Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. So, first and foremost, I've been trying to get the angle right with the camera here. One point, the head is like, it's just like a disembodied head on the camera. And number two, you can't see enough of the head, but hopefully we found the correct balance here, and regardless, no matter what, such is life, you know, the show goes on, as the saying goes. Rainy day. Another rainy day, got the coat on, I'm going to take it off now. And kind of with a rainy day, we're doing a rainy day item. In so much that, well, can't really find anything else that's brand new, worth reviewing, so until something else comes out that's new, we're just going to be trying out these rainy day items in public. And I know your reaction to this review, bro, you're freaking kidding me, right? You know, you're reviewing a hot dog from Nathan's? Well, yeah, I am. I am, as a matter of fact. That's exactly what I'm doing. I have it here right now. Very expensive hot dog, as a matter of fact. The reason I'm doing so is because, number one, maybe you've never tried Nathan's hot dog. Number two, perhaps, you know, in my case, I can attest to this, as a matter of fact. You know, I have not gone to a Nathan's in several years, and in that time, a span of 4 years, perhaps they changed the recipe, perhaps the quality just degraded. You know, it may be a totally new product, and I think it's worth reviewing. Also, it gives me something to review and put up. So here's a hot dog, and just going to try it in itself. No ketchup to distort it with, and we're just going to eat, alright? I will say, personally right now I'm not really the happiest with this hot dog. I'll just get the elephant out of the room, out of the area. In that, really, this thing cost me almost, it was almost $4 for this. That's what it was, almost $4 for a hot dog, and I think that's outrageous. Even more of a rip-off than for a piece of pizza. You know, I get that they're Nathan's famous, but does it really justify them charging me $4 for a hot dog? You know, I think that's grossly overpriced, unless there's, you know, get away from here. That was a fly, by the way. Unless there's some gross, you know, increase or decrease in quantity of the hot dog meat, you know, but I highly doubt that. Anyways, well, here's what you notice about the hot dog, alright? Very simple. It was a good hot dog, it was. But leaves a little bit of a hint of resentment, an aftertaste of resentment in me to know that I almost wasted $4 for a hot dog, you know? I don't want to do that. Money, you know? Money can be tight. And you can't just go waving it around and flaunting it for hot dogs all the time. But the hot dog itself is very tender, very juicy, honestly. And I noticed that it's very salty. People say it tastes almost smoky, but I don't taste any of that at all. Comes with a little bit of a hard shell. Not too hard though, but just very salty. You're gonna notice. The hot dog meat itself though is tender. Quite juicy, and really what I notice is just a resounding saltiness from the hot dog. I imagine that's the inner juices of the hot dog flowing out of the flesh wound from my bite. But, I mean, it's a very simple flavor, and maybe that is what makes Nathan's hot dogs so good, but, or they're so good, to quote. They call them Nathan's famous, you know. In that it's just a simple flavor, you know, very tender, very juicy, but cooked pretty much to perfection, cooked perfectly in that regard. And then that hint of saltiness. And when it's eaten with a condiment, you know, it's kind of not as bad. don't really need water. Also, the bun itself can be a little flaky at times, and you know, you got a decent sized bun here, so kind of absorbs a little bit of that saltiness there. So with all that really taken into account, factored in, and everything like that, you know, overall it's not a bad hot dog. Again, that saltiness, that could be a problem, but you know, factoring it in that it's usually ate with something, usually, you know, the bun itself can absorb that, as I said. Not as big as a problem as it may seem, really. So, if it weren't for the price, I'd give it a good rating. Unfortunately, when I found out that this charged me $3.75 for a hot dog, I was rather shocked by that. And correct me if I'm wrong, please do. I just didn't think hot dogs were that expensive, ladies and gentlemen. I did not at all. Therefore, out of 10, I'm just going to be giving this just a 7.4 out of 10. I mean, there's places that charge $1 for a giant piece of pizza, and you're telling me that a hot dog shouldn't, maybe at most a hot dog should be maybe $2. Maybe $2. But I mean, almost $4, that's just insane to me. Maybe I'm just old school, but I don't know. I think it's insane. So that's why it's getting that. That's why it's getting the rating I got, 7.4 out of 10. That's the official rating, 7.4. And just because of that price, just incredible. I was shocked. I don't know if the price went up or what, but I'm just shocked by that price. I mean, very expensive for what it is. I get it's a good hot dog, but it's not a $4 hot dog. I don't know if there are any $4 hot dogs out there, but you know, just a little disappointed in that regard. But otherwise, that's all we got. Thank you so much for watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review. I'm your host, Report of the Week, and today we reviewed Nathan's famous hot dogs, incredibly overpriced hot dogs. I guess you could call them money dogs too, because that's what this apparently is made of. And that's what they think I'm made of too. Thank you very much for watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review. We'll catch you later. VORW and energy crises coming up. Thank you so much, and take care.